Stop scrolling right now. What if I told you that sitting in your coin jar, your dresser drawer, right now could be a British coin worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars? A coin so specific, so rare in certain years, that collectors are actively hunting for it right this second? And the crazy part? Most people have absolutely no idea they're sitting on potential treasure. We're talking about the 1968, 1969, and 1975 Queen Elizabeth II 10 new pence coins. And today, I'm going to show you exactly which ones could change your life. Listen, do not, and I mean this, do not spend any 10 new pence coins you find without checking them first. I'm serious. Here's what most people do. They find an old British coin, maybe in their parents' estate, maybe at a flea market, and they think, oh, this is worthless, it's old but common. And then they either spend it or toss it. Dead wrong. Some versions of these coins are commanding prices that would make your jaw drop. We're talking car payment money. We're talking fix my roof money. We're talking financial relief money. The reason? Rarity, mint marks, production errors, specific years where the Royal Mint cut production dramatically. This is where your detective work begins, and I promise you, this is not complicated. By the end of this video, you'll be able to spot which ones matter and which ones are filler in your collection. But first, you need to understand the story behind these coins, because the story is what makes them valuable. Let's travel back to 1968. Britain was changing. The currency system was changing. For years, British coins had worked on the old sterling system. Pounds, shillings, pence. Confusing. Messy. So in 1971, the Royal Mint made one of the biggest decisions in modern British numismatic history. Decimalization. They switched to a system where everything was based on 100 new pence to the pound. But here's where it gets interesting. The transition didn't happen overnight. Starting in 1968, the Royal Mint began minting coins in a new system before the official 1971 switchover. They called them new pence coins. The 10 new pence was introduced during this pre-decimalization period, and this is crucial. Not all years produced the same quantities. Not all years had the same mint conditions. Not all years had the same errors. By 1975, decimalization was complete and old. The 10 new pence was no longer the shiny, exciting new currency. Production became more routine, more standardized. But in 1968, 1969, and certain years after, the Royal Mint was still figuring things out. They were experimenting. They were making adjustments. And those adjustments, those experiments, those tiny moments of mint uncertainty, they created rarity. Collectors know this. Smart collectors are hunting for these specific years right now. And if you have them sitting at home, you're holding numismatic gold. Now, let's talk about why these coins are so beautiful that collectors genuinely want to own them beyond just the money. The obverse. That's the front. Features Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II in profile, designed by the legendary engraver Arnold Mackin. It's a masterpiece of restraint and dignity. Her coronet is breathtaking in its detail, tiny as it is. The inscription reads, Elizabeth II Day, Gratia Regina FD. The lettering is absolutely crisp on high-quality strikes from this era. The reverse side is where collectors absolutely lose their minds. It features a heraldic lion, beautifully rendered, sitting proudly. This isn't just any lion. It's the royal coat of arms simplified into a single, powerful design. The lion is detailed. You can see the mane, the muscular body, the tail. Beneath it, the denomination, 10 new pence. Here's what makes this design special. It was transitional. It sat between the old British design aesthetics and the new modern system. That makes it historically significant. That makes it collectible. That makes it valuable. The diameter is 28.5 millimeters. The composition varies. Some years are cupronickel, some are different alloys, and this tiny detail could change everything when you're trying to authenticate yours. The coin itself, when struck properly, has almost a mirror finish quality to it. The field, the flat area around the design, is polished and brilliant. The lettering pops. When you're looking at a really nice example, it's like looking at a moment frozen in time when the Royal Mint was producing coins with precision and pride. This tiny detail, could change everything. Let me walk you through the specific errors and varieties that make certain years absolutely sought after. The 1968 10 new Pence proofs. Here's the thing about 1968. The Royal Mint produced proof sets for collectors. These were high-quality, meticulously struck coins. Not all proofs are equally valuable, but the scarcer ones, particularly those with certain surface characteristics, have sold at auction for £800 to £1,200. Why? Low mintage, demand, historical significance as the first year of a new Pence. The 1969 striking issues, 1969, is where things get really interesting. The Royal Mint made adjustments to the die during production that year. Some 1969 coins show what's called a double die obverse, or DDO in numismatic codes. The doubling appears on Elizabeth II profile. Specific features are slightly doubled or misaligned. This tiny detail could change everything. These exceptional examples have reached £950 at auction. Additionally, certain 1969 strikes show what collectors call die wear varieties. The die was used longer than normal, creating distinctive wear patterns. Specialists have cataloged these as FS103 and FS104 varieties. Each one has a fan base of collectors willing to pay premium prices. The 1975 rarity. Now, 1975 is where you need to pay close attention. Most 1975 10 new Pence coins are common. They were minted in large quantities. You'll find hundreds of these without much difficulty. But certain mint state examples, coins that have never been circulated, still in perfect condition, command attention. More importantly, there are 1975 coins that show reverse die scratches from specific die batches. These are catalog variations. When these appear on absolutely pristine examples, collectors compete hard. Prices have reached £600 to £750 for exceptional specimens. Misstriking and planchet errors. Across all 3 years, the Royal Mint occasionally produce error coins. Off-center strikes, where the design is not centered on the coin, do appear. Planchet errors, where the blank wasn't prepared correctly, exist. These are rarer, and each one is unique, making values unpredictable but often significant. This tiny detail could change everything. One misprint, one off-center example, one die variety that's properly authenticated. You could be looking at £500 to £1,500 depending on the severity and eye appeal. So, how do you know if you've hit the jackpot? Let me walk you through this step by step. You can do this at home right now. Step 1. Grab a magnifying glass. Get at least 8x magnification. Look at the obverse. Queen Elizabeth's profile. Are there any doubling effects? Are her features crisp and clear or blurry? This matters. A crisp, clear strike suggests better quality. Now look at the reverse. Is the line sharp? Are the letters clean? Step 2. Check the date. Make sure you're looking at 1968, 1969, or 1975. Check that the numerals are clear. Anywhere? Slight where means circulation. No where means it might be a proof or high-quality uncirculated example. Exponentially more valuable. Step 3. Weigh your coin. The 10 new Pence should weigh approximately 11.3 grams. Use a digital scale accurate to 0.1 grams. If your coin is heavier or lighter, you may have a planchet error. Potentially valuable. Step 4. Examine for doubling. Look very closely at Elizabeth II profile. Specifically, check her eye, her nose, and her lips for any doubling, where features appear slightly doubled or misaligned. This requires patience, but it's the key to spotting those valuable DDO varieties. Step 5. Check the reverse die. Look at the lion. Are there unusual die scratches? Deep gouges? These variations have been documented. If your coin matches known die variations, you potentially found something special. Step 6. Photograph it. Take high-quality photos under good lighting. Compare your coin to certified examples online. Look at PCGS and NGC databases. They have certified examples of rare varieties with their values. If your coin shows no wear, has sharp strike characteristics, and matches any of the documented varieties we discussed, you need professional grading. This is non-negotiable. A professional grade transforms value. The value may leave you speechless. Let me give you real numbers from actual sales. A 1968 10 new Pence proof in exceptional condition, £1,150. That's documented. A 1969 DDO variety, properly graded and certified, £975. That's real money that changed hands. A 1975 mint state example with the die variety we discussed, £720. That's a car payment. But here's what really matters. These are not outliers. These are regular sales. Every month. Examples of these coins are moving through auction houses, heritage auctions, Spink auctions, Dick's Noonan Webb. They're selling. They're appreciating. And most of them, they came from people like you. Someone went through their collection. Someone checked their coins. Someone found a 1968 proof tucked away in a drawer. And that coin sold for almost £1,200. The market is active. The demand is real. The prices are rising. Here's what you need to understand. Collectors don't buy these coins just for money. Yes, investment matters. But it's deeper than that. It's about the hunt. It's about holding a piece of history. A coin that marks one of the most significant changes in British currency in modern times. It's about owning something rare that most people will never even recognize. It's about being part of an exclusive community of people who understand numismatic value. When you own a 1968 proof or a 1969 DDO variety, you own something fewer than 500 other collectors in the world possess. You're part of a club. That feeling, that scarcity, that exclusivity, that connection to history, that's what drives prices. You're not just buying a coin. You're buying a story. You're buying status within a passionate community. Do not clean your coins. I cannot stress this enough. Clean coins lose 70% of their value immediately. Even gentle cleaning destroys the original patina and surface characteristics that graders look for. Do not attempt to remove toning or oxidation. That's original, and it matters to collectors. Do not store your coins in PVC-containing holders. PVC reacts with the metal and causes green damage that's permanent. Use only acid-free, PVC-free storage. Do not assume all 1968, 1969, and 1975 coins are valuable. Most are common. Only the specific varieties, proofs, and high-quality mint state examples command premium prices. Do get professional grading. If your coin shows any signs of being exceptional, an ungraded coin worth £400 might be worth £900 when professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. That grade is a promise to future buyers. That grade is money in your pocket. Do store your coin safely. If you think you have something valuable, use a safety deposit box or home safe. These coins are targets for theft once word gets out. Do your research. Join numismatic communities online. Ask questions. Learn. The collectors who make money are the ones who educate themselves. Here's what I need you to do right now. Stop what you're doing. Check your coin jars. Check your desk drawers. Check any inherited collections sitting in your closet. Look for 1968, 1969, and 1975 10 new Pence coins. When you find them, grab a magnifying glass and examine them for the varieties we discussed. Look for sharp strikes with nowhere uncirculated examples. Doubling on the obverse, 1969 especially. The specific die varieties we documented. Proof coins with mirror fields. Once you've identified potential treasures, photograph them and reach out to a professional grader. PCGS and NGC are the standard. Get them authenticated. Get them graded. Unlock their true value. Tell us in the comments. Did you find any 1968, 1969, or 1975 10 new Pence coins? What varieties did you discover? I read every single comment, and I love hearing your finds. Subscribe to this channel right now. Turn on notifications, because next week, we're revealing something even more legendary. A British coin from the 1960s that's commanding prices over £3,000. Seriously, you don't want to miss it. Check your coins. Join our community. Become part of the hunt. The next treasure could already be sitting in your home.